Now that you're retired, do you find it difficult to get yourself off that hustle of the hamster wheel that you became so kind of comfortable on? And it's hard to dial down that striving mentality, that drive that you've been wired with probably your entire life. But now that you're retired, you might just realize, despite the fact that you've been there, done that, you have to stop and remind yourself, you don't need to be striving. You don't need to be hustling. You need to learn how to just be as an amazing retired woman. Hi, I'm Amy Freeze, and I am the empty nester friend of yours. And oh boy, things that I am trying to not care about now that I'm retired. It's hard, it's difficult, and that takes a whole different kind of superpower when you are used to moving forward, getting things done, having like big lofty goals, dreams, and ambitions. And those are all great, good, and wonderful. But there comes a time when we have to just say, enough is enough. I'm okay. You're okay. Right where you are, right now. I'll be the first to admit, it hasn't been easy for me to do that. And I've really had to step back and remind myself, like, Amy, wait, you're 59 years old. You have accomplished a lot. You have led well. You have done awesome things. And I bet you have too. And what are we striving towards? What are we wanting to do that we haven't already done, and why? So this is kind of, really a self-reflection of myself that I'm sharing with you, because it's been a journey. And I really have just gotten to the point that I'm going to sit in this retirement and really be present, enjoy it, and really choose wisely. I'm not going to care about any more judgment or opinions, because that's all they are. I am going to walk to my own beat, as you should walk to your own beat, whatever that is, however dialed up or dialed down feels right to you. Some people maybe think you should be doing more. Some people question why you're doing anything, or at least they think you should be doing a lot less. And you might even be having a little bit of a tug and pull with yourself, because you kind of want to do more. You kind of want to create more, but you don't want to do it for the striving and the hustling or favorable opinions of others. Because at the end of the day, it's between you and God. We don't have to do one more thing while we're here on this earth, except to be present and to cherish where we are, but also move in the direction that only we desire to go, and at our own pace. What anyone else thinks, it doesn't matter. Let them have their thoughts. We don't need to know. And it really has nothing to do with us. What's most important is how we're judging and creating our opinion about ourselves. That's the most important, and aligning that with how God feels about us. I like thinking that if my intentions are good and pure, that's all that matters. And it's always good to do a self-check whenever you are deciding to do something, determine how you're going to act or react in a certain situation. And if you stop yourself and do a self-check, check your motivation as to why you're doing it, then that will give you the direction that either you should stop because maybe your motives aren't so pure, or you'll be like, no, I have clear intention for choosing or doing what I do, and I'm going to move forward with that. And all the other stuff can just be set aside. I always have liked that saying, if someone says something negative or judgmental or critical about you to someone else, live your life in such a way they won't believe it. Another thing that I'm trying to work on now that I'm retired is really only saying yes to the things that I truly want to say yes to, and not saying yes when my heart and my mind are telling me no. That intuition that we have, we need to follow that more often. I think we're getting better as we get older doing that, but there are sometimes occasions come up and you rationalize why you should say yes. You can come up with all the right reasons that sound good, but then you're like, but wait, I really just don't want to do that. I don't want to go there. I don't want to maybe be in that environment or be with the people that are going to be there. And so you really want to say no. Well, friend, say no. Say no. Say yes to yourself. Another thing that I think takes some legwork, heart work, some muscle, is letting friendships go. It's a hard one, isn't it? Especially when there hasn't been true closure or reasons given for somebody stepping away. And that can be mind-boggling. It can really play with your head and your heart. And boy, you just come up with all kinds of scenarios, don't you? On why did that happen? What made her step away? What made her ghost me? Did I do something wrong? And I don't know, maybe you're a little like me. You want to know. You want to ask them. And I have done that. And sometimes it's welcomed. Sometimes it's blown off. And there's only so much effort you can make until you stop yourself and go, you know what? I think it's time to let it go. Cherish the memories and be thankful for what you learned, how you grew, what you experienced with that friendship, because I bet you did. I think there's always a point to any friend. And we also know the saying, some people come into your life for a little while. Some people come in for a lifetime, and they're all there for a reason, but they're not always there forever. I have to trust that, and I have to be okay. And I just have to let go of any resentment or bitterness or confusion and truly, truly forgive the unknown, and then pray for them. Pray good favor on them. Pray good blessings on their life. And it really just eases maybe the sadness or the hurt. Again, all these things are works in progress. As we, are midlife retired gals, you kind of think we'd have it all figured out, right? No, we're not going to. We'll never get it all figured out, but we can always make attempts to create peace, have peace, be peace, and be okay with the decisions and the choices that we make. So I hope that, these ponderings have maybe stirred a little bit in your mind. We all have very similar experiences, although the details are different, but the emotions felt are typically very similar. We got to just keep cheering each other on, cheering ourselves on as we navigate this time of our life, which could truly be a freeing time to let some of this stuff go and just believe in yourself, believe that God's got a purpose and a plan, and it's meant to bring you good things in this season. So with all that to be said, come and hang out with me on the channel here at The Empty Nexter, because we got lots of stuff to forge forward with, figure out, and have fun with while we're at it.